It was August 8th, 2019, when 6 close college friends Kelsey, Adriana, Brooke, Lena, Tasha, and Mallory rented a luxury pontoon boat and set off onto the shimmering blue waters of Lake Wren, a sprawling man-made reservoir nestled in the forested borderlands between Oregon and Idaho, known for its private coves, steep cliffside inlets, and local legends whispered by fishermen about quiet zones where compasses spin and radios die. The girls, all in their mid-20s, were celebrating the end of grad school with what was supposed to be a carefree weekend reunion documented with dozens of smiling photos, clinking drinks, and sunlit laughter captured on social media. But by nightfall, their posts abruptly stopped, and by the following morning, the rental company grew concerned when the boat hadn't returned. A search was launched, first by lake rangers, then sheriff deputies, then federal volunteers, but despite deploying sonar scans, thermal drones, and dive teams, there was no trace of the boat, no debris, no signal from their phones, and no sightings from other boaters, as if the group had simply drifted out of time and space. Theories abounded. Some suspected foul play or human trafficking, others a freak storm or submerged hazard, and more fringe voices claimed the area was home to electromagnetic anomalies that caused disorientation or spontaneous vanishings. Lake Wren had a dark history. 3 missing persons cases in the 80s, a sunken civilian conservation corps barracks beneath its waters, and rumors that the lake had flooded over sacred ground during its creation in the 1940s, but none of those legends had ever been tied to anything tangible. Until 5 years later in July 2024, when amateur drone hobbyist Carter Hawley, filming abandoned marinas near the northern slope for a YouTube travel series, noticed something strange in his footage: a cluster of decaying, unregistered boats hidden in a narrow, inaccessible inlet obscured by tree canopy and steep rock walls, all tethered loosely like they'd drifted there and never left. Intrigued, Carter kayaked to the site the following day and found over 60 boats in various stages of decay, fishing vessels, pontoons, and one that sent chills down his spine: a white, algae-coated pontoon matching the model the girls had rented. In 2019, with a faded rental number barely visible on its hull and 6 life vests still buckled to the railing, he contacted authorities immediately, and within days, a full forensic recovery team was dispatched. The discovery made national headlines, especially after investigators found 3 smartphones in a sealed waterproof container, lodged beneath the helm, all registered to the missing women, and inside one phone, miraculously preserved and still functional after data recovery, were unsent messages and videos taken the day they disappeared. The final footage, time-stamped just after sunset, showed the group laughing as they drifted near a cliffside when a thick fog rolled in rapidly, too fast and too dense to be natural, followed by a low-frequency humming that caused the camera to glitch. In the last seconds of the video, Brooke can be heard whispering, "It's behind us," before the frame snaps to black. The footage stunned investigators and launched a federal probe that turned Lake Wren into a restricted zone, with official statements referring vaguely to unstable terrain and ecological risk, while online communities erupted with theories: secret military tests, buried electromagnetic weapons, dimensional rifts, or ancient forces reawakened. But the story didn't end there. During underwater drone sweeps around the boat graveyard, divers located a submerged tunnel entrance, once believed to be part of a mining shaft predating the lake's creation, now partially collapsed and inaccessible, but sonar indicated a large chamber beyond, containing a heat signature despite no known geothermal activity in the region. One dive team attempted to breach the tunnel and reported an audio anomaly on their comms voices, distorted laughter, and snippets of the girls' last video, but their equipment malfunctioned and the team was pulled before entry. Months later, A federal contractor anonymously leaked photos showing inside one of the abandoned boats. Children's drawings nailed to the wood paneling, marked with 6 stick figures and a large black spiral drawn above them. Handwriting analysts confirmed the drawings matched Lena's sketchbook style, archived from her college days, and the spiral symbol appeared identical to one discovered in ancient petroglyphs located miles upstream on a cliff wall that had never been fully documented. Locals reported sightings of women walking the lake's shore at dusk silent, barefoot, and vanishing when approached, while several hikers claimed to hear high-pitched singing echoing from the tree line around 3 a.m., always near the same inlet. A whistleblower within the Forest Service revealed the area was placed under long-term observation due to recurring magnetic field irregularities first noted in 1974, but buried in classified environmental reports. Today, 5 years after their disappearance and 1 year since the boat's discovery, no human remains have been found, and the friends remain legally listed as missing, presumed deceased. But their families reject the closure, pointing to recovered footage, recovered art, and recurring phenomena as proof they are not gone, just taken. The lake remains closed to civilians, and satellite maps blur the inlet where the boats were found, but conspiracy groups claim activity is rising new fences, sensors, even underground drilling platforms. And perhaps most hauntingly, last month, a ranger doing maintenance on the southern dam found a single pink flip-flop resting perfectly on the center of the walkway, identical to the ones Adriana wore the day she vanished, and beside it, a soaked Polaroid photograph showing the 6 women standing arm in arm on the dock, smiling. Except no one remembered taking that picture, and the timestamp read, August 8th, 2024, exactly 5 years to the day since they were lost.